Hey y'all, the real Jimmy Roberts one here. So many of you have asked, why in the world am I messing around with all of these short form videos? Now, I'm not a fan of the 9:16 ratio. However, it's a thing. And so we use them here to grab the attention of more people. And these short form videos have added about 4,000 subscribers to the channel in the past month. All right, smartass, that'll be enough of that. And if you are one of the newcomers to the channel, welcome. You're in the right place. Let's look at a few things that have appeared in the short form videos recently in the normal format where we can actually see what's going on. So the exclusion process and resulting imagery has gotten a lot of attention. Like here, where we convert this NavCam image from Curiosity Sol 3324 into this. Now there's plenty of people who refuse to believe it. One guy even told me, shame on you for fooling people. Well, in his defense, he'd also broadened my horizons by stating that the exclusion process inverts values. I did reply with, shame on you for thinking we don't know how this works around here. Yes, the whites are inverted, not the darks though. That's the whole purpose and why it works. This image was overexposed, purposely I assume. After we apply the effect, this appears as maybe a frame for something underneath. The straight lines and right angles almost give this the appearance of a large template. Now, watch this dark cutout area as we go back to NASA's original presentation. On a computer monitor, which I highly recommend for all Mars imagery viewing, this sudden switch almost hurts the eyes. That's overexposure right there. But let's say that this is how it's supposed to look for a moment. These straight lines, often parallel, and right angles, we aren't going to see this in a place where there has been no intelligent life. Too many people are leaving their God-given common sense to be taken out with the trash. So even if you refute the process of exclusion, you should at least have enough sense to see how this is artificial. Let me spell that for you. Artificial, A-R-T-I-F-I-C-I-A-L, backwards, that's laicifitra. Laicifitra. Yes, I have an uncanny ability to spell and pronounce words, complete sentences, both forwards and backwards, just upon hearing them. And no, I'm not dyslexic. I have an unusual ability to visualize. Now, this might clue you in as to why I can often see geometry where others see rubbish. I ain't normal, y'all. I'm a freak. If she can deal with it, you can deal with it. And this is a contraption, and it exists in plain sight in NASA's original release of this image, both left and right images. And this 2.5 foot deep pit, originally hidden by a shadow, it had a purpose. Was it to route water? That's a question. Regardless, there's various things strewn about it now. And for those people who love to troll this channel and say things like, all I see is rocks, you are making fools of yourselves to a lot of very smart people who follow this channel. You'd be surprised who some of them are, and they know we're onto something. We take confidentiality very seriously here. Now, I've had many engineers and people who work both construction and demolition contact me about all this. And to sum it up, they see collapsed framework. Also, many have mentioned concrete expansion joints being evident. But folks, if you're looking at this on a cell phone, I strongly urge you to view soon on a computer monitor to do it justice. Look at this. Now, this shocks me, actually. Well, not that it's there. Hell, I've said for years that we weren't looking at rocks. I knew it was there. But the fact that it was hidden in such a recoverable manner...
Oops.
Oh, and now what, Jimmy? Well, you haven't seen this yet. This image is also from Sol 3324, as Curiosity's camera was aimed just to the left of where we just were. Okay, so now remember this we were looking at the beginning? Well, has it bugged you yet that we can't see further to the left? You know, what's over there? Well, here that is. The whole thing. The whole shebang. And just take a look at this. And look at these. You know, it doesn't matter whether you look at it like this or like this. It's still artificial. And here it is with just deep contrast applied. Well, we've looked at this before, but stay with me. It's going somewhere, I promise. And back here's where that pit is. We're a little bit further back right now. This was a bit difficult to see in the short form video, I admit. And here we've blurred the background to add some depth of field. Now, right here, you can really see the inner workings of something. An interesting object here, and really there's just so much. And I guarantee you that's not a natural butte. You're going to see this in a minute. It's not a butte at all. Now, watch this. Notice this awkward dark area. We've seen this often and it's never made any sense. Well, hell, now it makes sense. And you know, I'm not totally against this perhaps being a tarp. Now, regard this frame. Now you see it, now you don't. Is that not the most redonkulous thing ever? Man. Moving to the left, the rover is now looking across that same area at a near 45-degree offset from the last image. There's the frame we just looked at. And back there is the infamous pit once again. So I hope you have your bearings, because watch this. If you followed this channel lately, you realize what this is. For newcomers, make certain to watch the robotic arm videos found in this video description. You can catch up. There's some detail here not seen in the other images. That's right, that sucker is strapped into place. By the way, it's about 10 feet top to bottom of this contraption. So in an attempt to open more eyes, we will be posting short form videos on TikTok. Yeah, that's right. That's also the real Jimmy Roberts one, and it'll really help if you go over and follow and watch at least some of them. We will be working on bringing folks over here because everyone deserves to see this stuff. Right now, you'll find a single video of me and my dog, Ella, over there. That's right, the little brown movie star is back. So I'll be seeing all of y'all real soon. Got a lot of work to do here.